Walgreens, I'd like to extend our sincerest appreciation to Mayor Richard Urban, and Naperville Mayor Steve Tirico for being here this morning to kick off our first ever Flu Fighter Mayor Challenge across their communities. Through their participation today, both mayors are officially at Walgreens Flu Fighters, encouraging the residents to join them in the fight against influenza. As of the leading providers of trusted care in the U.S., Walgreens is committed to delivering convenient, quality health care access to our communities year-round, especially during the flu season. Each flu season is unpredictable. We know when it will peak. We do not know when it will peak or how severe it's going to be. But one of the things we do know is that the flu shot remains the best protection against influenza. That is why Walgreens offers flu shots during pharmacy hours, any day of the week, here in Aurora and in Naperville, and free for our patients with most co-insurances. It's also why Walgreens is launching its Flu Fighter Challenge today, here in Aurora, on our behalf to minimize the spread of influenza by encouraging residents to get vaccinated to not only protect themselves, but protect their loved ones in the community. Immunity, when it's a critical portion of the community is immunized against contagious disease, creates little opportunity for an outbreak. Even those who are not eligible for certain vaccines can get some protection because the spread of contagious disease is contained. Walgreens is excited to assist these communities in staying healthy by offering flu immunizations at all the stores and partnering with the cities, private employers, and other community organizations to host flu clinics to make it easy to get protected. While we certainly would encourage everyone to come to us and get immunized, this challenge is about getting immunized by the flu by any means necessary, at your doctor's office, a nurse practitioner, or even a competing pharmacy. Walgreens has pioneered the Flu Index, a weekly report developed to provide statements and market-specific information regarding flu activities and ranks those states and markets experienced with the highest incidence of influenza across the country. We will be using this to track the success and the efforts and ensure that the Chicagoland and these communities are not heightened in the index of the flu season. Together across Naperville and Aurora, we will fight the flu and protect the health and well-being of this great community. And with that being said, I'm honored to introduce Mayor Richard Urban.
All right, thank you all for coming out today, and welcome to Aurora City Hall. You know, we're actually celebrating today because we finally have above freezing temperatures here again in this area. You know, it's been a brutal cold snap that seemed to jump right over fall into winter, but it reminds us how unpredictable our Chicagoland weather is, which is another reason we are glad to host this press conference today with Walgreens. Thank you to Walgreens, to the Regional Health Care Director, Scott Deviney, and to my colleague from Naperville, Mayor Steve Tirico. Today, Mayor Tirico and I will join forces to become Walgreens Flu Fighters. Now, I've been called many things other than mayor since I was elected, but I never figured I'd earn the title of Flu Fighter. But I'll take it and accept the charge presented by us by Walgreens today. Much like the weather for the winter season, the flu season is also unpredictable. But one thing we know for sure is prevention is more effective than intervention. Flu vaccines are a prevention method that can help save time, money, and health throughout the season. Now, we've all been impacted by the flu at some point in our life, and we know that terrible feeling, that physical pain, the lack of strength, the lack of productivity are just the tips of the iceberg. You know, as a parent, however, as well as it is with all parents, it hurts us even more to watch our children suffer with the flu. It's at those moments of coughing and high fever, most often in the middle of the night, that we wish we could trade places with them or do something to help them recover. Well, we can. We can make it a priority to get their flu shots annually and early in the season. In addition, when adults receive the shot, we help to fortify the entire household. No one likes to get a shot. I understand. But let's put mind over matter and let's do what matters most to protect who matters most and get those flu shots. I'm ready to get my shot, and I'm sure Mayor Cherico is too. Again, thank you, Walgreens. Thank you to our friends in Naperville, and thank you to our entire community for being conscious of the flu season and fighting it every possible way. And welcome to Aurora. There's access and attention to great health care happening here.
Well, thank you, Mayor Irvin. And so it's very good to be in the beautiful city of Aurora here today. And thank you for hosting us. And thank you to Walgreens for the Flu Fighter Challenge. I'm happy to be a part of this. You know, the flu is serious business, and it knows no borders. Whether you're a Naperville resident or Aurora resident, it will find you if you don't protect yourself. And the flu shot is one way of doing this. We know that. And it's not just for you as an individual, as the mayor just stated, it's our family. And in particular, not just young people, but our seniors. Some 80% of the people who are most affected and hospitalized are seniors. In Naperville, our senior population has grown significantly in the last 10 years. So this is particularly important for us. By receiving the flu shot, we can also prevent transferring the flu to somebody else. And again, our seniors are the most susceptible and the ones who are affected the most. So I think that this is a great challenge. I'm looking forward to it. We have done many, many things in the past together collaboratively, but I don't recall us joining together on a quest to make everybody healthier. I'll tell you on a personal note, my wife is, she has RA, so the medication she takes makes her immune system, makes her very, very vulnerable to any type of virus. And so for me, if I get the flu, it's going to impact our family very, very directly. So I do this for others as well. But I'm ready to do it. I'm looking forward to it. So thank you again to Walgreens and to Aurora. Let's get this going.
Absolutely.
Yes, actually. Okay. Then you want to introduce Monica?
Yeah. So in closing, I want to thank both the mayors for their commitment to this effort and for your willingness to participate in the challenge. If there are any questions, we can address them now.
Questions from the media?
Yeah.
Well, no, I need to get your name, is all. I apologize for that.
We can give that to you.
Yeah,
afterwards.
yeah.
Great. All right.
For now, the mayors will get protected against the flu. I'd like to introduce Blanca Contreras. She's one of the pharmacy managers here at our community site, actually located in Aurora.
Great. Awesome. All right. So, who wants to go first? That's the question.
Make him go
All
first.
right. We'll go. We're in your city. We're in your city. We'll let you go first. All right. You can sit right here, Mayor. Yep. I'll take your coat for you. Yep. All right. Sit right here. And
Okay, so then I'm trying to find out if I answer your questions. So you don't feel sick today?
I do not feel sick
You don't have any
I do not feel good at all. I'm allergic to caffeine.
Yeah.
Can't eat chocolate. Probably good.
Any questions?
No question.
Side effects? Your arm is usually sore, like redness at the site, might be a little tired, you get a headache, it takes some time.
All right.
pull your sleeve all the way up. Yep.
Kind of hard to get over
Pull it
that
all the
bicep,
way
isn't
up.
it?
Big bicep. There you go. Look at him flexing. Look at him flexing a little bit.
Easy there, Mayor.
Exactly.
It is a
All right. See how easy?
That didn't hurt a bit.
Hey, so can I get my sticker?
All right. Look
Look
at
at
that.
that.
We're gonna get a picture of both of you guys together after
All
it.
right,
So
I'll
keep it
keep
up.
mine.
Keep it up. Yes. All right, Mayor. Good job. Excellent, thank you.
So I know you filled this out for me already, but
Mayor?
I've got it
Oh,
here. Any questions?
Stay right here.
He's gonna come. His sleep gonna come up.
Seems to go up so easily.
You don't need me to hold that up. I can, Mayor. Here we go. Hey.
The band aids in the fleet.
Get a picture of you guys together.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, wait, keep it up. Keep it up. We're gonna get pictures of both of you guys. Of both the mayors together being
Stand
Foo
it on
Fighters.
up.
Here, wait. Bianca, come over here. Stand right up here in front. Let's get it up.
How's it?
That's excellent. Okay, you stand right there.
All right.
We'll get you. Awesome. That's great. Awesome. That's wonderful. Any more? Hang on, one more yet. Any more? Go ahead. Go right ahead. You got- Excellent. Awesome. Thank you, mayors. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. We have to get our Edgar. We gotta get Edgar. So.
No,
hang on.
absolutely, bro.
Steve, thanks.
Drop it off.
I sure am.